Facebook Live, we have arrived. Thank y'all for hanging out once again. Let's get ready to get it in.
Conference muted. Conference recording started.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in. This is Watchman Yahudah Israel, also known as Pastor Derek Man, on the Evening Scripture Study on the second day in January of 2019. Nicole, how you doing, young lady? Let me see what I'm about to teach. You know what? I'm going to change the lesson right now and stay on the same hype I've been on. So we're going to do it like this here. Might as well, just to go and wrap this up. We're going to go to 2 Corinthians, the 9th chapter. Why not? So I don't have to be redundant and keep dealing with the same thing over and over again. Come on, Scripture. Come on, so we can pray. Did I pray? Let's see. Okay, look. Let's go this route. I'm still putting together the lesson right now. Okay. Yeah, we can rock that. Yeah. Let's see. James, how you doing? Mother Katie, how you doing, Ma? Okay. All right. Okay. So let me see what I'm gonna get from this. Okay, let's rock like this. Shalom, y'all. Look. We're gonna go to solidify it. Let's go to Matthew 6 and 21. Matthew 6 and 21. Spirit of the Most High, we love you. We thank you for this opportunity coming for you, humble to know how. Ask you to send a relevant word to your people that we may grow thereby. We need you. Continue to send a relevant word to this to your people. We trust you. We believe you. Thank you. In the master name of Yahudah, I ask one to pray. Hallelujah, hallelujah, and amen. All right. Let's rock, y'all. Okay, Matthews, y'all, 6 and 21. Look what it say. For where your treasure is, there will be your heart also. Where your treasure is, there will be your heart also. So I'm gonna try to give you the key to being saved for real. Not the type of person that's just a church person, right? Alvin, what's up, family member? Glover in the house, bless you. For your treasure is. Treasure is what's valuable. So if you want to find a person's heart, all you got to do is find out where their treasure is, aka what's important to them. And that's a dead giveaway. The word teaches you shall know every tree by the fruit it bear. So the tree is people, the fruit is what you do. And what a person do, you find out the treasure. Because what's important to you is what you do. If you meet somebody that you dig, I know where you're gonna be. I know where your phone records is gonna be. Your social media gonna be. I know where your car gonna be parked. I know what you're gonna do with your money. I know what you do. I know what you're gonna do with your thoughts, your time, and your money. I already know. If you really like them. Because where your treasure is, what's important to you. There your heart will be also. Period.com. Son, come close this door. Quickly, please. There will your heart be also. Derek, good chiming in. JD, thanks for chiming in. Like, there's a practical part of being saved as far as conduct and the necessity of achieving a certain mind state, a mindset that would substantiate one's conduct. Practical. And instead of getting out of the spooky, we like a spooky gospel a lot of times. And the reason that we like a spooky gospel, because then our actions don't have to line up with what we say. Because it's spooky, it's a mystery. We say stuff like, God is so marvelous that he loves us in spite of our contrary lifestyle. That's what we like to believe. On some you should not surely die state of mind, Catholicism. Oh, poor little sinner like me. Oh, scandalous person that I am. I can't be responsible for my actions. We like that type of stuff. So we like, oh, God is a mystery. Because it's funny how 1 + 1 isn't 2. He's so good. That whole hype, right? When there are commandments associated with serving him, disobedience is the problem. If we can just remember that. Disobedience is the problem. And the gospel does not substantiate disobedience. It destroys it. It kills it. He died on the tree for the destruction of disobedience. He sent his son into the world for the disobedience, to destroy disobedience. That's the true gospel. Death, burial, and resurrection, including our death, burial, and resurrection, being baptized in his death, and we're going to borrow his resurrection. Bishop, thanks for chiming in. The real death, burial, and resurrection. We ought to get away from that spooky gospel and start using the practical common sense. It's a supernatural move, and the Most High is going to take care of the supernatural, and the supernatural piece is enabling us to obey. Enabling us to become a new creation, a new creature in him. That's the mystery part. The mystery part is greatest the mystery, greatest the greatest the mystery of Yahliness. Yah was manifested in the flesh. That's a mystery. Because you got people thinking he three. Biggest commandment in the book is he's one. And you must love him with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. These are mysteries to the carnal mind, right? Well, one of the biggest mysteries is with a carnal mind that's completely sinful, that's completely deprived, becomes obedient. That's the mystery. So the mysterious part transforms into the natural actions, and can be explained and seen through natural actions. Like, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. How in the heck do I faithfully assemble with the people of Yah concerning the things of Yah? How can I do that? Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Because wherever you go is where your heart is. Whatever you spend your money on is where your heart is. Whatever you participate in, your heart is there. That's why you're doing it. Practical, huh? We don't want practical because we want to be at the hotel saying we love our wife, but we're at the hotel with somebody else. Or we're entertaining the things of Satan, but verbally we're saying we love him, drawing nigh unto him with our mouth, honoring him with our lips. But our heart, our lifestyle, our heart is far from him. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. You're messing me around. That hype, right? That type stuff, right? That part. So where your treasure practical, you not going to, look, if you follow the disciples, they got killed for the gospel because that's where their heart was. They was willing to lay their life down for the things of Yah. Folks ain't willing to get out of the bed, committing adultery or fornicating for Yah. We got this tolerance thing going on because we want a mysterious gospel that enable two men to lay together, even though the word teaches against it. Two women to lay together, even though the word teaches against it. So the mysterious part now, we like to believe, is his love. He loves us in spite of. So we can live like the devil. So I guess the Messiah didn't come to destroy the works of the devil, which is sin. He came to let us go to heaven irregardless that we look like the devil, act like the devil. And part of the mystery of how Yah really responds to sin is hidden to the blind. The God of this world has blinded the minds of them that believe not. You can't see that he drowned everybody. You don't want to see that. You just want to talk about, oh, he's love. That's people fight. Bishop Wright, thanks for chiming in. Folks want that's church packed, choir bumping, homosexual leading the choir, tramp on the drums, da 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 da. Just got through playing for the gangster rapper. Now he playing for the church. Oh, we all sinners. Part of the hidden mystery is who true Israel is. If you watch True Israel, mess around and find out that you're true Israel Negro. The ones that were shipped to the four corners of the earth into slavery according to the punishment of Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26. If you find that out, then you understand Yah more better. But if you don't know that, then you think that, oh, he's this Casper the Friendly Ghost, and it's all good. Jesus died on the cross, and everybody could just hop in the orgy. Play that, sing. We all sinners. We all scandalous. If you figure out because you was a sinner is why he had your butt shipped into slavery, if you figure that out, you want to know who the enemy is? The enemy is a spirit. You want to know, did you know he got a people that's pretending to be you? I know them that say they are Jews and they're not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Did you know that? Jacked you for your identity. But Luke 21 say that Jerusalem is trampled down under the foot of the Gentiles. You read Genesis 10, it lets you know that the Ashkenazis is Gentiles. 10 and 3 lets you know, it says it. But we think they're the Jews, and they the ones tearing up everything, destroying everything. And we sending them money because we Catholicized. We've been brainwashed, beat down, incarcerated, raped, robbed of our mentals. We so whooped as a people, but no, come on. Ezekiel 37 brings good news. Can these dry bones live? The answer is yeah. And we in the age where you better wake up because they coming for your head, whether you know it or not. Keep sending them money. They just going to buy stuff to kill you with. They don't like you. You can't buy them. They with the devil. They hate you. They hate Yah's children. They hate Yah. Period. But the gospel is practical. There's a practical response to loving Yah with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. What's up, Keith? What's up, Rain? Family members in with us. Big Mark Cox in the building. For where your treasure, what's important to you. Okay. Y'all heard me teach this morning. If you didn't hear it, go listen to it. To give or not to give is the question, right? And what I taught this morning is Whether people give to any ministry or even this one, don't matter to me because the gospel is free for me. Yah is the one that told you not to muzzle out the muzzle the mouth of the ox to tread out the corn, right? People believe that Shaul was avoiding preaching about money so that he don't hinder the gospel, thinking that him telling them what Yah said about money will cause people to backslide, which doesn't make any sense, because then you got to deal with fornication. What, he not going to tell people that they're fornicators so he don't offend them so they don't leave? What, he not going to tell them to commit adultery, to stop committing adultery? You got sellouts that won't tell people that homosexuality is wrong because of the pressure that comes along with it. The devil's putting pressure on people. Sellouts. Or adultery is wrong. Folks are not preaching against sin because of pressure. They want to get along with everybody. Don't nobody want to put themselves in trouble or danger or lose stuff behind rolling with Yah because it's getting hot. It's getting hot. It gets hot. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fire hot. Fiery furnace hot to roll with truth. So folks are playing this. Church then turned into a business. Folks then playing this business piece. Folks is retiring from church, preach, and then they're going to retire like you got a 401k. Or they got a... It ain't even funny. But this Catholicism, we sellouts. They going to kill you anyway. You might as well stick with truth. Yah can resurrect you before they get their hands on you. Yah being for you is more than the whole world against you, but you can't be a sellout. So no. He wasn't saying don't preach on giving. He made us responsible for truth 100%. And where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where your treasure is, it'll land you on this fine little bunny wrap, this fine little honey house. You got candy and flowers, and you trying to polish your whip and put the sauce on, smelling good. You even got your hair cut. You spending dollars. You ain't even got a car, but you gonna get a rental. You gonna get a rental so you can pull up smoke. Where your treasure is, there where your heart be. Old girl ain't even taking care of kids, trying to take care of cat daddy because he putting it on her. Same ones talk about don't support the ministry. Same one. And that's the right response for a carnal-minded person that don't care nothing about Yah or his business. The same type of person that want to go to heaven without having the fruits, the lifestyle necessary to go. They looking for that free gospel. It should be free from the preacher standpoint, but it's not going to be free from the obedient to Yah standpoint, because they're going to walk away from all sin, and they're going to be willing to go out in the highways and hedges and compel men to come. They're going to be the type of person that first seek the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness, knowing that Yah got them, and they done forsook this world, came out from among them, and their whole mission, trying to get a record deal. I shy away from the little program I put together a lot, too, because I could smash. I got the tools to do it. But that's a wicked business. Devil took it over. Them devils is running it, and they want you to pump an agenda. They want you to promote the death of your brother and sister, the degradation of your women, the destruction of family, preaching promiscuity and homosexuality and perversion and murder. They want everyone to have a G-string on with their booty out. Anything, they hate Yah, and they pumping, they using especially Judah, the ones that serenade the whole planet with all the best voices and all that. They want Judah to curse Yah to his face for money. So you kind of stutter step, feel me? They want you cussing, sounding like a stupid moron, an idiot, imbecile. That's what they want. Because they hate Yah and they hate you. The doctrine of Balaam. They know Most High love you, but they had you acting such a fool that the Most High can't do nothing but kill you. On the pursuit of money. Because where your treasure is, you want to be famous and get money so bad that you'll sell Yah out. Now you're looking for a different kind of gospel. A gospel that's alienated from living right. You want to buy in that we all sinners saved by grace. You got to. Because you got these tough cats that was gangsters on the street tough. Now they women. They have women, have men. They like Baphomet. Baphomet, that statue with that satanic shit with the horns. That joker got a weenie and some breasts. He like a morphodite. And now they starting to teach the children, don't even choose whether you're a boy or girl yet. Quit calling them girl and boy. They pushing that right in your face. And they got all the entertainers singing it. They got the ball players leaving the arena in a dress, showing up in a dress, and then they all masculine on the court. Then they turn back into chicks when they leave. Cause where your treasure, what's important to you, money? Well, then put a dress on, pimpin'. Sell your soul. I'd never sell my soul. What you doing in a mini skirt, bruh? Cause where your treasure, when you down with Yah, money is nothing to you. He's everything to you. Because when they take the finances out of the money, it ain't number monopoly money anyway. You don't even know that. That's why they're printing so much, because they're collapsing the economy in America. Right now, the money means nothing. They didn't. You know how you like them players that was getting them clubs and they call them burnouts? They get the club and they just burn it out and then, you feel me? And then shut it down and go get another building. That's what the Ashkenazi do, Jew. That's what they just did to America. We right in the end, and folks don't even know they trying to build a new house and get a new job and get rims on their whip, all on the Titanic. This joke is sinking. You don't see it? And you selling your soul to be floss mode on a sinking Titanic. Come on, y'all. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. Look. So you got jokers. They say they were Yah, won't show up, won't give a dime, and you wonder why you don't know the word like you should. You got folks that would rather fight against Yah and truth because they stingy. So they'll come with scriptures to fight your responsibility. They don't fight against the fact you're spending your money with old girl or you a sugar daddy. You spending all your money at the cannabis club. You spending all your money running around here trying to get into bed with somebody. But if the preacher tell you what Yah say, because where your treasure, what's important to you? Where your treasure is. Oh, we saving. How you saving in the house of prayer going lack? You got folks that can't even eat. And you saving for what? A third car? You saving for what? Because you finna get something built on your house? You a joker. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't shying away from it. Catholicism. Do a history on what Catholicism is and where the Trinity came from. But you've been Catholicized by the devil and his children because they got all the money and they control the seminary schools. They control the Bible bookstores, and these denominations that shouldn't be is preaching they lost. They're on the wide road to lead destruction, and you're a part of it because that's who taught you. And you don't even have a backbone to go against false doctrine in Christmas and Easter because you Catholicized and you a sellout. And you're looking for a doctrine that's going to put you in heaven, calling you a sinner saved by grace. That's an oxymoron. The law came because of sinners. It was because of disobedience why the law came. Abraham didn't have no law because he was rolling with the Most High through faith. But when his children didn't do that, he had to hit them with the law because y'all lawless. When you got faith, you don't need the law. But folks trying to hold on to the law like there's salvation in it. Ain't no salvation in it. You sound silly. You're a hindrance to the movement. You one step up from them jokers in purple cussing everybody out and calling all white people devils. You one step up. You ain't running around cussing, but your religious position is lawy. It's not spiritual. Some doggone fringes. Man, get that up out of here. Clog up your doggone wash machine. Keep washing that joke and it's going to tear up your wash machine. Get some fringes in your spirit. Get the tabernacle in your spirit. Get the beard in your spirit. get what it really means. Get the feast days in your spirit. Get the true rest, not Saturday. Shabbat, shalom, not Shabbat, physically, Saturday or Thursday, what calendar you're using. Come on. He already told the Mashiach, the one everything was talking about. Every feast day, every tabernacle, every wardrobe, he said, come on to me, all you that labor and heavy laden, I'll give you rest. But you can't know that when you ain't sold out. Look, let me show y'all this. I got to. Now we're going to go to 2 Corinthians 9. I got to show you this. Look at this. And I'm going to tell you why this is, right? And if y'all didn't hear what I taught this morning, go listen to it, because it's going to help this message. It's going to help you come out of the whatever crap you own, because you own some dumb stuff. Can I talk like that? Heck yeah. We run out of time. Y'all ain't playing with you, trying to save your crazy self, religious self. Look what it say. 2 Corinthians 9, look. I'm going to start at 6. It's more to this, but I just want to give you the meat of what I'm trying to tell you today, right? So I'm going to start at 6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. People so stingy. They be like, what a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. I'm just going to keep, y'all ain't got to give me nothing. I already got it. You silly. Anyway, but this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly. If you stingy towards Yah, in other words, he's the one that told you, he set it up in Torah, how his work is to be financed. When they built any of the temples, the people bought it. They start spending their money and their resources and their time to build the temples because Yah told them to. And they had to pay for it. They weren't looking for the devil, his children, or no one else to do it. They did it themselves, right? And that's setting the precedent of the New Testament pulling out of the spiritual piece of Torah. Torah was more natural. But in New Testament, you're pulling out the fact that folks really love the things of Yah, the house of Yah, the purpose of Yah, the saving souls that Yah plan to do, and they don't care about what it costs them and what they got to go through to do it, all the way down to death. But you got these Catholicized, fake religious folks that's screwing, lying, cussing, clubbing, rubbing, thugging, mugging, tugging, and what else? Hugging. I don't know. Y'all know. Because they looking for a gospel that ain't going to cost them nothing. They want to live like the devil and go to heaven with Yah. They want to fight against Yah's plan. All the way down to Peter saying, be it far from you. You can't go to Jerusalem. You just told me they're going to kill you. He said, get behind me, Satan. You care about that homeboy stuff, that earthly. I ain't tripping off what you talking about. I'm willing to die for this. Prophet came to Shaul, Paul, they called him, right? And said, man, if you go, had a vision. If you go to Jerusalem, they're going to kill you. And he tied him up, took off his cloak and tied up his hand. He said, man, not only am I willing to go to prison, I'm willing to die. Get up out of my face with that. This death, burial, and resurrection. We was baptized into his death. We already dead. Do what he told you to do. Where's the boldness? I'm looking for him to dispatch his angel of protection about me. Keep me safe. Better push it. Greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world style. Look, but I say unto you, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, right? Okay. He which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. That shows how down you are with Yah. Or not. Look, every man according to his purpose in his heart. Okay, one of you got a stingy heart, an unrejuvenated heart. A heart, look, where his treasure is, there his heart be also. So your treasure is already earmarked. And it's not for Yah. It's for you and your natural family. It's for you and your plans for your natural family because you natural. You and your carnal natural family, you plotting that. You're not plotting to winning souls. You don't care about who preaching to you, how you don't care nothing about that. because your heart is dark and don't even know it. You mess with Yah based on the fishes and loaves, and the word taught about that. Some folks followed him for the fishes and loaves, but when he told them same folks he was feeding, except you eat my flesh and drink my blood, you had no part from me, them jokers left. Because they wasn't in it for what they can do for him. The Mashiach was more like, not my will, the will of my flesh, but thy will be done, all the way down to death. And he the only one that didn't have a reason to die. His only reason to die was to protect us, because he definitely wasn't going to die because he never sinned. Sin had no dominion or power over him. So him dying was to lay down his life that we might live. And when you get saved for real, that's your position. You want somebody else to live. But when you live in it for yourself, they can die if they please. You don't care. You ain't finna give up nothing for nobody. You coming to the throne of grace with boldness, making your petition known that you might obtain mercy and find grace to help you get a car, a house, or you and your family good. The heck with somebody else. I got mine, you get yours. You carnal. And y'all can't use you. He can't use you. You gonna be cussing. You finna go get you some loving. You finna go to the club. You finna thank Yah for the gift he gave you, and you finna finish glorifying Satan in his kingdom. Wonder what the problem is. You wanna know what the problem is? Church folks is fake as a aluminum $100 bill. Aluminum $100 bill is probably more valuable than the Ashkenazi $100 bill that you might have in your pocket, though. You just don't know it yet. But they finna drop it. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according as he has purposed in his heart, so let him give. You got some dark-hearted folk with Yah in their mouth, with God in their mouth. Thank you, Jesus, in their mouth. He said, so let him give, not grudgingly. So they think, oh, that excuses me because I don't want to. People is carnal. They want to talk about Yah, though. That's fun. That ain't funny. Every man according to his purpose is wrong. It ain't in my heart. What's wrong with you? I'm telling you today what's wrong with you. Because something is wrong with you. And you don't want to find out on Judgment Day what's wrong with you and get cast into hell. So you need to find out the problem now so you can get your life right, get your heart right. Because where your treasure is important to you, there where your heart be also. Your heart is wherever is important to you. And some people, natural business and natural families and natural affairs is way more important to them than Yah. That's why they don't give a dime. And they ain't gonna get a time. They come every now and then. I show up when I feel like it. I'm a sinner saved by grace. He know. I'm trying. Okay. Whatever you believe. Every man according to as he is purpose in his heart, depending on what type of heart you got, huh? So let him give. Nothing. Not grudgingly. That checks me off. Nor of necessity. No, you ain't being forced. Y'all ain't forcing you. That's why Shaul, what I taught this morning, right? Shaul said, look, you're not going to take away my glorying that I'm going to preach irregardless if you do what you're supposed to do or not. If I sow unto you spiritual things, you're supposed to take care of me carnally. But whether you do it or not, it's not going to stop me from preaching. I'm not going to hinder the gospel because you scandalous. Y'all going to deal with you. See, folks, a lot of folks are suffering right now, and this real talk too, right? A lot of folks are suffering right now. They lose their job. They lose their money, their bank account. They lose their family. They lose their health. They lose all kind of stuff. And they don't know is Yah, it was loving on you, and when you were able to reciprocate, you didn't. And he watches for a certain amount of time, then he dried up. And then that's when we come because we fake as heck. You know how a dude playing on you, beating you, and acting a fool, right? Then when you leave them, then they, baby, I'm sorry, and want to come back. You gave them chance after chance after chance, and they keep dogging you out. Then you say, you know what, I'm done. Then they want to come back and apologize. You had so many chances, though, because it's not in your heart to do it. Where your treasure is, what's important to you is what you do. And if your treasure is with another woman, spending your resource, taking the family money and spending it on other people and other things, that's exactly what you're going to do. And you got folks, when they had the opportunity to serve the Most High, they wouldn't. They out here supporting Satan in his kingdom on some it don't matter hype. On I'm working for Yah while working for the devil, while promoting evil, while rolling with wickedness. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind, or are you just churchy? You got some folks that's not even churchy and they crazy, led by the spirit of the enemy, and what they do is wicked. The word said, let not filthy communications come out of your mouth. But all they do, that's how they talk. That's how they think, that's how they walk. Sleep with whoever they want to, they do whatever the heck they want, get drunk, high, whatever. But they got a relationship with the Most High. You're deceived. And it's my job, as much as I love you, to tell you the truth. Hurt your feelings, I ain't tripping. I'm trying to save your soul. I am not tripping. My real dude just came on too. It's my dude on. What's up, Steve? Good to see you on, family. Look. So it says 7th verse. Every man according has his purpose in his heart. So let him give. Dark heart, you ain't giving nothing. Not grudgingly nor of necessity. For Yah loves a cheerful giver. You know what that means? That means Yah loves someone that reciprocates. It's not that we loved him, he first loved us. He started loving on you and showing you his goodness. And by his goodness, it lead a man to repentance. Why? Because you appreciate what he did. The more you get to know him and how scandalous we were, right? How scandalous we were, he still loved us. Look past our faults, our need. You'd be like, why am I treating him so bad when he's so good to me? It causes you to repent. So anything you can do for him, you're willing to do because he laid down his life for you. And you want to love him back. You're willing to lay down your life for the brethren, for his mission, for his cause. You want to support it in any way. When he bless you with stuff, you looking to bless his work. And his work is to save souls, to destroy the works of the devil. That's what he's doing it for. And if you're a part of the body, you baptize in the body, you take on the body's mission. And the body already got a head, already got a way of thinking, already got a way of doing. Your opinion don't work here. There's a way to seem right unto a man, but the end of it is the way to death. You goody two-shoes, get that up out of here. Like I told you earlier, Casper the Friendly Ghost is a little marshmallow devil. Forget that goody two-shoes. We need to obey Yah 100%. Y'all getting this? Or am I swinging too hard? Because I'm about to swing again. 7th verse. Every man according he has purpose in his heart. What kind of heart you got? You saving? You can't afford it, huh? You carnal as I don't know what. You get what you want, though, don't you? Wherever your heart is, that's where your time is. That's where your money is. That's where your dedication and devotion. All this religious stuff, you think it's working to him? A lot of people in for a rude awakening. Law-minded folk. Every man according he has purpose in his heart, so let him give. Not grudgingly, nor of necessity, for Yah loves a cheerful giver. Someone that's not a user, coming to Yah for the fishes and loaves, because they want to make it to heaven. The only thing they want to do is not go to hell. They still want to get naked. They still want to club. They still want to lie. They still want to wear this wicked world. And then they want to say that they know Yah and they're going to heaven. That's what folks want. They don't like Yah as far as the responsibility, the participation. Nah, I can't participate in that. I got goals. I got dreams. I'm trying to get it. Feel me? I'm trying to get mine. 8th verse. Look at this. And Yah's able to make all grace abound towards you. Because you're a cheerful giver. Because you care about his business. Because he cares so much about you when you were scandalous as heck, to not only live the perfect life before you, but die that you might live. And so now you're cheerful about giving. You're cheerful about participating in the things of Yah. You got an attitude of gratitude based on how he did you. And because of that, Yah is able to make all grace abound towards you. That you always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. He's going to give you the ability to become a new creation in him, a new creature. You're new. And you're able to do it through the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. Your carnal mind couldn't do it. But he baptized himself inside of you, giving you the ability to become a new creature, a new creation in him. Why? Because you're reciprocating. You have the desire. Look, Yah gives the power to us to change. And it only works in those who want to change. Some folks don't want to change. Because if I change, I can't sleep with her. I can't sleep with him. I can't sleep with them. Some folk freaky. Freaky behavior. All y'all get up in here. I got Vaseline and baby oil. And what, you health freak? I even got olive oil. Come on and let's lubricate everything in here because I'm a freak. And I can't serve Yah and it's freak y'all, so forget Yah. Take your clothes off. Is that where your money is? You couldn't be the same person that say don't support the ministry. Or are you? You are, huh? You supporting the cannabis? You the same one say don't support it? You got a pimp? Stripper? You got a pimp? Is you the one saying don't support? You the one said that the preacher's a pimp. You got a pimp. Is that you? Just checking. Every man according to his purpose in his heart. So let him give, not grudgingly, nor of necessity, for Yah loves a cheerful giver. And Yah is able to make all grace. You want to live right? You wonder why you don't understand the word? Because he ain't giving it to you. He told us not to give that which is, I'm going to use the other vernacular, right? He told us not to give that which is holy on the dogs, neither cast thy pearls before swine. If he told us not to do it, what makes you think he going to do it? He not. Seeing, you'll be able to see and not perceive. Hearing, you'll be able to hear and not understand. You can be around truth, ever learning, but never able to come into the knowledge of the truth because you prefer this world over him. Your time, your money, your resources goes to the world, not him. And then you want to get the nuggets from him. Why is he going to give them to you? You ain't going to do it for him. You support Satan and Satan's agenda. He give you $5,000. Satan get happy. That's great. Then come on, y'all. Anyway. Yah's able to make all grace abound towards you, that you always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. Somebody hungry, ministry have need, you get it, it's good. You get a building here, we can meet here. You get a couple of extra cars, give it to the ministry. There's some people in the ministry that need, feel me? Some single mothers with children that need transportation. You got 4 cars parked in front of your little stingy, funny style self-preservation house. Talking about how much you love Yah. You funny. But the joke is on you. You ain't going to show up and you ain't going to give $1. And you're going to have a problem. I intentionally preach in a way that's going to draw his children and drive the devil's children. This ministry might not never grow. But the only people that's going to mess with me is those that really love Yah for real. Other than that, like Yahim Redeemed say, Jesus is nah. Cha. What's up, Redeem? Look, if you obey Yah, you're going to be on a narrow road and you're going to lose your popularity. You're not a man pleaser. But when you're on that grace hype, sinners saved by grace, man, you ain't got to rock with truth. You already got it on lock. You hear me? But those that are really baptized into his death, to rise up to walk in the newness of life, you're part of the body knowing that he's the head. So all orders come from him. Then you're going to rock like he did. He laid down his life that we might live, and we're going to lay down our life. Everything we got, we've been bought with a price, belong to him. So then he loves a cheerful giver. You're going to cheerfully give because everything you got belong to him. And what you really want him to do is to protect you while you speak for him. And be willing to die. You think the way I preach is a good business move? Is it? You think? What you think? You think people like me because of the way I preach? I ain't no dummy. I know how to get along with people. But people fake. I'm talking about on Yah's terms. People have a form of Yahliness denying the power thereof. People sell it. People are religious. People is baptized into Catholicism, not even knowing the devil and his children did that. They hijacked Israel, shipped them into slavery, stole their identity, and stole their books. And the books is in the Vatican. Miles of books. They stole the identity, and they so evil that people would kill them if they knew how evil they were, but they took Israel's identity. I know them to say they are Jews and they're not, but they're the synagogue of Satan. So they jacked the identity so the world will be patient with them while they tear up everything. And they pulled it off. And they got Israel looking like the devil's children, and they got the devil's children looking like they Israel. They masters at Satanism. And you got people that's under that influence, and they are not going to give up their position or their title or their fame or their name or their game or whatever the heck they got going for y'all. They ain't doing it. They ain't giving no money. They ain't giving no time. And they definitely ain't going to subscribe to the truth of the word, because then folks going to turn on them. And folks don't want that. Folks don't want that. Only those that belong to Yah can stand this type of lesson and then change. Give it up. Hit my line. Who they call God, you can really look it up in Isaiah 65, 11, and 12. Because the term God comes from a name of a Babylonian deity. And the name God is on the money with the pyramid on it and the 5-point stars all on it. And God we trust is on it because that's exactly who they talking about, God. But that's a whole nother lesson. And people don't want to really study that much, because then what? I can't say God? No, I got to roll with the crowd. I want to say Jesus or not around this joker, even though, just to give you a little history on that, just real quick, right? In Hebrew, it's Yahudah, and it's transliterated from Hebrew into Greek. And the Greek vernacular, phonics can only say Isu. And then on the male name, they put an S at the end, but it's silent because it represents a male. So then you transliterate that, Isu, and it's in the 1611 King James Version Bible too. Not Jesus, it ain't nowhere in there, right? But then you take Isu and you transliterate it into Latin, and it's Isus with an S. Then you take Isu, which is Latin, and you take the English letter J. You don't transliterate it from Isus to English, because if you translate it from Latin to English, it still would be Isus, because the English language has the ability to say Isus with the phonics easily. We can say Yahushua, which is Hebrew, easily. We can skip the middleman and just say his name, right? But no. For some satanic reason, we don't want to say his real name. We want to say from Isu to Latin to Isus, and then transliterate it into English as Isus. But then what we going to do is switch the I to a J. But that ain't good enough. Then we going to take the J and change the sound of the J to J, the sound of a G, and then come up with Jesus. Did I miss anything? Did I make up anything? Why not just transliterate it properly? Because English has the vernacular, the phonic ability to call him by the name that's above every name. And at that name, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. Ironically, he said, I come in my Father's name. And that's true. Because the Father name is Yah. Have you ever said hallelujah? Yah? When the slaves singing kumbaya? Yah? Kumbaya. Yahushua? That's why he was able to say my name at his name. This is the greatest name, not only in this world, but also in the world to come. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there's none other name under heaven given among men by what must be saved. Now, see, I add stuff like that to those that really belong to him, because they'll hear that and it'll trouble them until they quit being a sellout and really rock with Yah, or not, or nah. Any questions? And Yah's able, 8th verse, y'all, And Yah's able to make all grace abound towards you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things, because greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world, may abound unto every good work. What were we doing, Yah? Yeah, I got the money. Where I need to go. Yeah, I can. Yeah, what? They ain't got a car, I go pick them up. Whatever y'all talking about, because where your treasure is, that's the scripture I'm preaching from, y'all. Where your treasure is, there where your heart be also. But it's through him being your treasure, then you can hide the word in your heart that you might not sin against him. With him being your treasure, places your heart with him. And he said, you got to love me with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. If you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, that's what saves you. Because it's not just your mouth, your heart. And when your heart is involved, that proves it's your treasure. Your actions is going to be right there. Do you give? Nah, But you sure post a bunch of stuff and run your doggone mouth, huh? You don't want me preaching like this? I'm trying to help you save your soul. I'm not playing with you. And he ain't playing with you either. He ain't playing with me. He ain't playing with nobody. He drowned the whole planet. You think he playing? Except for 8 people? What part of that you don't understand? Oh, he good. He say he want to drown them. And you're right, he is good. You ain't. And he giving you action at repenting. Because those that didn't repent, he drowned them. Any question? Well, let me hurry up. I'm trying to get out this lesson. Now, he that ministers seed to the sower, who gave you the ability to give since he commanded you to do it? Who gave you the order to live right? The same one that gave you his spirit so you could. He gave you the grace to do it because the carnal mind is enmity against Yah. You can't. But if you believe, he'll give you the power. He'll baptize himself inside of you, giving you the ability to change. Because you're a believer and you confess and believe that he can save you and that he can change you. And because of that, he baptized himself inside of you. But then the devil will give you a reason not to want to change, because that love make him feel good, don't it? That fame and popularity feel good, don't it? Being stingy, seeking to save your life. You trying to put your little life together? What you saving for? What you saving for? You saving while people going without? The house of Yah is going to lack? And you doing what? Now, he that ministers seed to the sower, he gives you the ability to sow. Both ministers bread for your food. He's feeding you too. And multiplying the seed sown. When you sow in him, he gonna multiply it. When that woman fed the man of Yah first before her son and her ate that last meal and died, she never ran out of food. But these stingy people thinking they're getting advantage by holding out on Yah, you can come up short than a midget. You can come up shorter than Bushwick Bill taking a nap. Now, he that ministers seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food and multiply your seed sown. Increase the fruits of your righteousness. It's hard for you to stop smoking cigarettes because you're stingy. Hard for you to get out of bed. Hard for you to pray. Hard for you to study. Hard for you to quit cussing. Oh, it's an accident. Hard for you to stop because you're stingy. Because you're not about Yah's business. You're about your own. So your business come forth. Sin. The true Sabbath, according to Hebrews 4, is that we're able to rest from our works as Yah rested from his. And our work is sin. And when you stingy, you can't rest from your works because you're feeding it. If he supply you with seed to sow, something's like birds, we eat our seeds. If he give you seed, you finna start saving it for some carnal stuff, for you and your wife or something. Y'all finna go to Disneyland, Joker. Forget the house of Yah. Forget the work of Yah. I got plans. I got goals. Let me get out of here, y'all, before y'all whoop me. I don't want the people of Yah to whoop me. I know the children of the devil mad, but I don't want the children of Yah mad at me. Trying to preach the hell out of you. So let me get out of here. Matthew, we're going to close with the original scripture, y'all. Look, Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, what's important to you? There will your heart be also. What's important to you? It's easy. You shall know every tree by the fruit it bears. All they got to do is look at you. All you got to do is look at me. You see. No mystery. Being saved is practical, though supernatural. And it's so supernatural, it comes into the natural. It can't be contained. It will get in your natural life to the point people can see it. Yeah. Faith produces evidence. Yeah. The evidence of the unseen. Yeah. Let's pray. Spirit of the Most High, we love you. And we need you desperately. Please rescue us from ourselves. Your children need you, and I promise you I do. Desperately. Send the word to destroy the flesh and the works of the flesh, the opinion of the flesh, the thoughts and the religiousness of the flesh, that we might break free from our own selves. Set us free. Set the captive free. Cause your word to bring down every high thing that exalts itself against your knowledge, the truth of your word. That we become submissive and humble. That we come out of the deception that we save when we not. Give revelation. Cause us to die out to self. That we might walk in the newness of life. That we might live the life and do what you called us to do. That we might partake in your resurrection. For we've been baptized into your death. We shall also be in the likeness of your resurrection. Give us this revelation. Cause us to have no limits when it comes to you, but to do exactly what you called us to do. And this we ask in the matchless name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we humbly pray. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And amen. Who willing to push the share button? If you're a part of this ministry or led to support it, all you got to do is go to PayPal, put in DerrickMan5857 at yahoo.com. That's DerrickMann 5857 at yahoo.com. Or you can go to do the Cash App, 510-938-0144. And if you want to talk about the word, good or bad, however y'all lead you, 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Again, 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Notice, I'm bold teaching the way I do, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I only do it because I love you. It might come off, especially if you get wounded when I preach or get mad at me, you think I'm coming off arrogant. That is not what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm fighting against. And when a person is religious or think that they got something on God, that's when the word come in the way to shake you up, and I gotta do it. Do not think it's a personal attack against you, because it's not. I'm after the devil, exposing him and tearing down Satan's kingdom. So this is how he got me doing it. Continue to pray for me, because I'm definitely gonna be praying for you as well, and myself. Y'all be Baruch and Braka Shalom. Call in, I'll talk to you. Shalom.